Hi, welcome back to Multifamily Playbook. This is Snowie, where I share the real-life systems that help us manage all our apartment communities without burnout. If you are tired of phone call, text messages, and sticky notes about repairs, or you have a lot of residents come to office to let you know what repair they need, this is for you. I will show you our 2 simple steps maintenance system and how you can set it up just in one afternoon. Why systems beat reactive management? Without a system, or sometimes even some of the property management company, they use the system. Still, the maintenance requests turn into a big mess. Things get lost. You spend a lot of time helping your resident in the office to write down all the maintenance requests, or those request notes got forgotten. If there are problems without the system, missed or delayed the request, no documentation, everything by handwriting. In the past few years, we've still seen community managed by the old school way. I remember beginning of this year, we took over a property management on a community of over 200 units. And every day while we were getting the transition done, we saw so many residents came to the office and let the manager know about there's a leaking or the faucet doesn't work or a light bulb need to be replaced. And the manager were still helping the resident to write everything down. And there might be a few more people sitting in the office waiting to submit their maintenance request as well. Imagine how many hours a property manager work in the office from Monday to Friday. 8 hours each day. And when I saw that, it probably cost them a couple hours or sometimes even longer for a property manager to take all those maintenance requests in person. And that 2 or 3 hours or even longer, the property manager could do something else or assign the work orders to the maintenance team if they have the right system. So that would avoid any of the frustrated resident wasting time on the phone call or text message. So on our property management system, we have our resident portal, which resident can not just only make their payment online or see their payment history, they can also submit any work orders anytime, anywhere online. They can even take pictures and upload the pictures of the issues, and our team would receive those work orders automatically. And the system will also assign certain people to fix those maintenance requests instead of the manager getting a phone call or some resident show up in the office and let you know anything wrong on their unit. And on top of that, some of the residents probably will also complain, and that probably will take you 10, 15, even 20 to 30 minutes with just one resident. For any of the smaller landlord or management company, if you are still not able to afford a property management system, probably it would be smart for you to find something else that resident can submit the maintenance request online instead of you making a phone call or getting a text message from them. So you can create a Google form to share with your resident and let them know if there's anything wrong, any maintenance request, they can submit on the Google form. Or if your portfolio is big enough, you can use Resume like what we are using, or people are using Yardi app portfolio. These are the good systems that residents can use the platform, the portal, to submit any request needed, or just have your resident to email you. Anyway, depending on the size of your portfolio, choose a method that works for your scale. For anything under 50 unit or 50 rental properties, maybe a Google form would be more affordable because it costs nothing. Just you need to spend some time to create a form or dedicated email from the resident. And if you're managing 50 or above, the paid property management system would be more ideal for you. So on the Google form, you can also add auto notification to yourself if there's any updates from the request of the maintenance inbox. You can also use the Google Sheet or shallow to check the request. And if you want to see the status or understand the status of all the maintenance requests yourself, or easier for you to update the resident, usually make sure you have the status of each maintenance request. You can mark as received, in progress, or completed. Anyway, the communication with your resident about the status of the maintenance request is very important. So on the easy case, fast fixes are great, but also fast updates are even better. On our system, we set up the auto status update. As long as our maintenance team or our management team update the status of the work orders submitted by the resident on their resident portal. Even there's nothing could be fixed within a certain time, we still let our resident know about the status, if I need a part and how long the parts will arrive and when our team can fix the issues. So on our system, once the residents submit their maintenance request, they always received a message by text and email. Thank you for submitting your work order. We've assigned it to our maintenance team and we will update you within 24 hours or 48 hours. And if any of the schedule is updated, we will also inform our resident about the time our maintenance team will go to work on their work orders. And once they are completely done, we will have the order updated in our system and our resident would receive the final update on their work orders. So anyway, maintenance work orders don't have to be messy. A good system keeps your residents happy and your stress low, and also to avoid any bigger problem of your property. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or even comment below you're struggling on maintenance request. Let me know. Thank you and see you next time.